Pageant patrons, is it me, or does it seem like the Miss Universe Philippines is shaping up to be kind of boring? And here's what I'm talking about. And most of what I've seen, I've watched the predictions, I've watched YouTube videos and the like, and so I've been watching the predictions, and for the most part, they have the same top three. We have, and this is in no order, of course, we have Christy McGarry, we have Atisa Manalo, and then we have Alexi Brooks. And I have to admit, I'm in that group too. So let me make sure that I say that. But then I begin to think how boring it would be if actually one of them won it, because we already know what they're going to do when they get to Miss Universe. We have Christy McGarry. She's a little bit older, but she's and I hate to use this term, but I've seen it used on everybody else's videos, and so it's called a recycled queen. That seems like a horrible word, but I guess it's not. So if it, let me know in the comments if it's not, but I just hate to use it. But since everyone else is using it, I'm going to use it. Basically, she's been a queen before. Most people know how she has done in pageants before. She is smart. She is sexy. She is gorgeous. And that is going to play well in the Miss Universe Philippines pageant. So I have no doubt Christy McGarry is going to do well. Next, we have Atisa Manalo. And everybody knows, and I've made it very clear, that I like Atisa Manalo. If you saw the press presentation, I said that I didn't really like her dress. If that's the new styling, I hope it's more adventurous, but I still like Atisa Manalo. She has that certain youthful glow about her, and I really think that she's going to do well. She understands the pageant business, and I guess some people would say that she's a recycled queen too. Then we have Alexi Brooks, and I think Alexi Brooks is absolutely gorgeous. I do. Here was my put off with her, and it seems a little disingenuous, but on her part. But I'm going to say this anyway, and make no mistake, I need to make sure to tell you, I still like her. I saw her and she did an interview, and she said that she was androgynous, not dressing male or female. Then all of a sudden she decides to do the pageant, and now she's full on female. To me, that's disingenuous. And I simply I don't like that. If you want to be androgynous, that's okay. But, to be able to pick and choose, I just disagree with that. Be real with who you are, and don't let anybody change that. It just seems disingenuous to me. Now you want to try to win a pageant. Now you're trying to look more feminine now so that you can win the pageant. And I just disagree with that. And so, again, make no mistakes, I like her, but it just rubbed me the wrong way. That's an expression here. It just rubbed me the wrong way. I just kind of disagree with that. I want you to be authentic, and I want you to be your authentic self. I understand your struggle. If you, everybody there has a struggle. Don't get me wrong. And so, it just rubbed me the wrong way. And so that's why I'm not really on the bandwagon yet. And then her first interviews, I just wasn't impressed with her first interviews. And so that's the reason why I say that. Again, if you disagree, I love it when you disagree with me, especially when you say this is the reason why. I have nothing but respect for you. But I'm just letting you know why I disagree. Do I still like her? And I've said it 12 times already. I don't know. But yes, I still like her. But certain things like that make me believe that you're not as authentic as you proclaim to be. And that's the issue that I have. So what's going to be, and I forgot, sorry for my stutter. I forgot. And so I didn't know this. I did not know that people from the States and around the world can be Filipino and they can send delegates to the Miss Universe Philippines. That's something, I'm a newbie to this, I think. Well, I am. I didn't know they could do that. Now I do. I'll know it for the next time. And so now you have these other people coming in from, Australia. And by the way, she's gorgeous. And so then we have some from various states here. in the U.S., and so they can compete in the pageant as well. While I did not know that, and it is what it is. They can do that. So, and then you just have some people that I don't even know why they showed up, because they're not pageant ready. So my thing is, how are you going to bring that excitement? And that's why I say it's going to be important to watch the actual crowning, who they decide to crown, because what's happening, what is shaping up to be right now is they're going to pick a recycled queen. That's what it looks like. They're going to pick a recycled queen that has plenty of experience, and you know what they're going to do on the stage. My hope is that they find one of these dark horses. And I tell you what, there are a lot more than I thought. I just haven't looked into them. I think everybody knows who my favorite dark horse is, and that would be Lorraine Ojimba. And so, so my hope is that someone, if you decide to crown a black queen, someone like her that is very articulate. And it's going to be very important that we watch the show that night to see if a dark horse can rise up and say, hey, I'm in it to win it. And that would be my hope. And again, I don't mean to offend Lorraine Ojimba, but everybody knows that she's been my dark horse. I've said that in several videos. And so I'm just using her as an example. So please forgive me, and I ask her forgiveness if I offended you. But she's been my dark horse, and it's simply because everybody knows that I like the question and answer, and that's the reason why. Because I want to see what can you do when they throw those questions at you. How can you formulate your answer very quickly? Those are going to be the things that's going to excite me. And I'm looking at several women. I see Chelsea Manalo. She's there. Absolutely gorgeous young female. And if now is the time to crown a black queen, I think you have several ladies that can actually do that, and they can make the Philippines proud. I've never seen Chelsea Manalo in action, so I simply can't say whether I'm for her or not, but I can agree that she's gorgeous. It doesn't even have to be a black queen. I want you to crown the best person, but there needs to be this sense of excitement, because right now, if most people have the top three and you pick one of those, it's just not going to be that exciting to me. And so my hope is that the Philippines pick the right one, but more importantly, I want that person to bring some excitement to the organization. As we all know, we saw that whole mess with Anne and whatever, and it's getting things off course. And I hope the Philippines, Miss Universe Philippines, is that organization that can say, hey, we need to get things back on track. We can be that organization that really steers and really guides that organization back, because the organization, and when I say the organization, the Miss Universe pageant, has got to get back to profitability, or else in a few years it's just going to dwindle to nothing. It's just going to be a few large countries like the Philippines and maybe a few of the Latin countries that have an interest in beauty pageants, and then that's going to be it. It's not going to be that worldwide phenomenon. My hope is that the Philippines does not fall into that trap. If you get a recycled queen, make sure that recycled queen can bring that excitement to the organization. Make it worthy to watch. That's what I'm looking for. If it's going to be a dark horse, I'm telling you, it's going to be a dark horse that has great communication skills. Right now, we know the top three, they have good communication skills. And it's just not going to be exciting to watch. I want to see a dark horse so badly, because I want to see something different. There are several beautiful ladies, and they are quintessential Filipino beauties. They are absolutely gorgeous. I've never seen them speak, so I simply don't know. They could do that as well. Someone that is homegrown, so to speak. In other words, they were born in the Philippines, raised in the Philippines. They're absolutely gorgeous. They speak Tagalog well. They have a great command of the English language. That's what I'm really hoping for. But right now, It's just going to be a ho-hum, okay. You know, they won, yay, yay, happy, happy, joy, joy. And then we send them to Mexico to see how they compete against the Latin ladies. And I am from Texas, and Mexico is just south of us, and they have some gorgeous women. And so it is going to be a tough fight. So maybe no one will watch this video. Maybe 100 people will watch this video. I don't know. All I know is if the Philippines, last year was exciting. Michelle D was absolutely gorgeous. Michelle D was smart. Her advocacy was on point, and she handled it well. She got that backlash by not being the prettiest one. And okay, that's fine. But everything else about her was so good that there was absolutely no denying that she was an absolute boss. She was an absolute queen. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm looking for when I watch the Miss Universe Philippines. So if you agree with me, let me know. If you don't agree with me, let me know. But more importantly, let me know why you don't agree with me. Because it's always good. And I try to respond. Right now, I have a little bit of extra time. I try to respond to everybody, even if it's just a like on your comment. And I really do appreciate that engagement. Hey guys, this is Isaac. Peace out.